Now for closing out your sale. Here are some important dates for the end of the cookie program. March 12th is the last day for girl delivery option on digital cookie. March 13th is our cookie chat about closing out your sale. This will give detailed information about what you need to do for closing out the sale. It's a good reminder, but also we usually go into more in-depth detail during our cookie chats. So make sure you sign up for those and tune in. Or watch later on YouTube if there's anything that you need to review. March 16th is the last day to pick up cookies at warehouses and some cupboards. Some of the cupboards may close earlier than March 16th. March 18th is the last official day for booth sales, but if you still have remaining inventory, you are allowed to continue selling those after March 18th. That doesn't change when your cookie payments are due. Cookie payments are due from your girls to you, the Troop Cookie Coordinators. On March 21st, all cookies should be allocated to girls and final reward orders should be submitted in eBuddy. You will be locked out of eBuddy at 11:59 p.m. on March 21st. March 23rd, Troop Cookie Coordinators turn in cookie payments and past due caregiver payment report with any supporting documentation. If applicable, it's due to your service unit cookie coordinator. They may give you earlier dates than what are listed here. If so, please abide by those dates, as I'm sure they have reasons for doing so. March 25th. Service unit cookie coordinators are locked out of eBuddy at 11:59 p.m. So if there was anything that you missed submitting by March 21st at 11:59 p.m., please contact them by March 25th to make sure that those adjustments are made. March 28th, all cookie payments are due to Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina's North Charleston office. If you have a service unit cookie coordinator, you should have already given your payments to that coordinator by this date so they can get it turned in on time for you. March 29th, the girl merchandise order with the Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina shop will be due. Items are expected to arrive mid to late April. One of the things you need to do at the end of the sale is review the Rewards tab. When you click on the Rewards tab, you will click a purple button called Fill Out. Before doing this, make sure you've allocated all sales from your troop in the Girls Order tab. eBuddy automatically calculates those girl orders based on the packages sold under the Girl Order tab. So it brings that number over and knows which rewards they should be earning. The only thing you need to do is enter any sizes if she's receiving a reward that requires it. Verify the totals. Make sure that the girls are being marked as selling the cookies that you think they are, and submit the order. To update a specific girl, click the girl's name. You can also select Edit All to complete all girl rewards at the same time. Troops can submit girls one at a time or in groups, and then submit for the entire troop. It works the same for the initial reward order and the final reward order. You also need to review the sales report. This reflects all transactions from the troop in the system. Although it is inaccurate when we turn in pre-sale orders, it will be accurate for the end of the sale. It shows money coming in from Digital Cookie and the payments that were made for the initial order. For any of the troops who earn the additional 5-cent proceeds during the initial order, they will see a transaction added for that amount by GSESC. So basically, we are going to calculate how many packages were paid for at the initial order that qualified for the additional 5 cents, and then multiply that by the 5 cents. So the amount that you would have paid prior to this initial proceeds incentive still shows up in the sales report so that you are not responsible for that additional 5 cents. If you have questions about that, feel free to reach out. It is new, so it might be a little confusing. The DOC report, Digital Order Card Report, can be found on the Reports tab in eBuddy. We talked a little bit about this earlier, but the DOC Orders by Girl report shows all digital cookie sales. So for each girl that has used Digital Cookie, her name will be listed, and then next to that name, it will show her orders. If it's marked as delivered, that was an order that needed to be gathered by the troop, given to the girl, and delivered. That option closes on March 12th in eBuddy in Digital Cookie. Shipped orders, you don't really have to do anything with this. The customer orders online, and the order gets shipped directly to them. The girl nor the troop has to do anything to make that happen. Any donated cookies, the council receives that information, and then we send the donated cookies to military. Last year, we sent these cookies through Blue Star Mothers. The DOC Orders by Girl report should be used when coming up with the initial order and monitored by the TCCs, that's you, throughout the goal-getter and booth phases of the sale. That way, if parents are approving orders and not letting you know about it, you see it happening before it's too late. Debt procedures. If you have any unpaid caregiver debt, please try to round that up before the money is due at the end of the sale. If you are unable to do so, documentation and receipts are very important. Fill out a past due caregiver payment report for any money not turned in. You will then submit that information to your service unit cookie coordinator to turn in to council. We don't want troop funds to cover cookie money that wasn't turned in. We look forward to making the 2018 cookie season altogether awesome. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out through our customer care email that you see below, customercare@girlscoutsesc.org.